Hey everybody, it's Shannon Lockhart Roberts here. If you are new to the page, welcome, welcome, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today we're just going to do a real practical word that I feel like it's so needed. I think a lot of people become so overwhelmed with life. They become so overwhelmed with their daily routines, and in actuality, it ends up making them feel like giving up. It makes them feel like just stopping altogether. And we don't want that. We want you to keep going. So today I'll be talking about the five strategies I use to find balance in life. We know that life can be hectic. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of insight. I'm married. I have 3 children. I work a full-time job, and I also run a business. I also do YouTube. I try to commit to posting a video every single day. So I do a lot while maintaining my household, while being active in my church. I do a whole lot. And I'm probably missing something. Oh yeah, and then on top of that, being a spiritual mentor to other people. So I do a lot. So doing something as I feel like broad and as many things that I'm involved in, it's important that I find balance. It's important that I pull back and do these things so that I won't become overwhelmed, so I don't become anxious, and ultimately so I don't give up. A lot of people give up prematurely, and it's because they have no sense of balance. If they don't have the discipline to do certain things, and doing things in a repetitious manner, and it helps you become more balanced, and it helps you become more grounded. So I just wanted to give you guys a little brief insight, and I just wanted to encourage you. You can balance it. You can do a lot of things, but it's all about how you manage it. It's all about how disciplined you are, but it is possible. Okay. So my first strategy that I use is a routine. I make a routine, and I don't understand why, most structured households, they have a specific time for dinner, specific time for lunch, bedtime. I'm not quite sure why we get away from routines as we get older, but I believe they are vital to success, and they are vital to have in order to keep a sound and peaceful mind. So I believe that having a routine is beneficial, not only mentally, but also physically, so that you can get things accomplished, the things that you need to get done. Okay. The second thing is find time for you. So in the midst of you being active, you working and doing all those things, you have to find time for you, at least 45 minutes out of the day, whether it's a simple nap, whether it's reading a book, whether it's listening to music, whatever you find joy in. It's good for you to take time out of the day and do that for you, just to rejuvenate you, just to recharge you, and ultimately just to get you that me time that you need. Oftentimes, so many people get caught up on dishing out, and they don't take enough time to pour back in. And actually in a spiritual level as well, we don't take time to recoup and just kind of just hide away in the presence of God, and also just take time, for ourselves. A lot of people don't do that. They dish out, and that's, to me, an easy way to get burnt out. That's an easy way to give up when you don't take time to either spend time with God, or even take time for yourself. So it's very important to find time for you. Okay. And my third strategy I find balance in life is to pray. Listen, prayer has gotten me through a lot. It has gotten me through a lot. And actually, my me time consists of me praying. My me time is extended because some of the time I'm reading a standard book, and then it turns into me praying, or turns into me reading the Bible. So in the midst of that me time, sometimes I find myself becoming spiritual, because that's how I stay grounded. That's how I stay happy and at peace is when I pray and I seek God. It helps me to be able to deal with my chaotic schedule. It helps me to be able to deal with everything that I encounter on a day-to-day basis. So I think it's important to establish a prayer life. If you know you have a hectic life, if you know you're trying to do many things, then I think you need a prayer life. I really do believe you need a prayer life. That's going to keep you sane. It's going to keep you from being overwhelmed, and it's going to keep you from being anxious. Number 4, eliminate triggers. Eliminate triggers. So if your house or your workspace is unorganized and if it makes you feel like you have no balance, or if it makes you feel overwhelmed, then you just have to tackle it. Eliminate the things that are going to make you feel unbalanced. Eliminate the things that are going to make you feel like you're losing your mind. And it sounds so simple, but a lot of people don't do that. Like, they hate a messy house, but they don't find different methods to allow them to not have a healthy house. And honestly, you guys, recently I had to learn how to delegate and give my children more tasks. And I was raised in a single parent home, so my mom really didn't have much time to clean. But because I was a stay-at-home mom for a while, that's kind of what I kind of developed. Like, okay, yeah, just continue to clean their rooms, clean the kitchen. And then once my schedule picked up, I'm like, wait a minute, something got to give. I can't do all of this. So I had to learn how to delegate and make sure that my children are learning how to be responsible even at a young age, and they're learning how to clean and to help out around the house. So one of the ways, I don't like the house being filthy, so one of the things that I had to do was I had to delegate. That was a sense of me eliminating a trigger. Something that would make me feel unbalanced was to delegate. So whatever your thing may be, you just have to figure it out and find a way to eliminate it. Whatever the trigger, whatever the things that makes you feel anxious or overwhelmed, you have to figure that out and find ways and find methods to eliminate it. All right. And last but not least, ask for help. Number 5, ask for help. We sometimes try to be stronger than what we think. Sometimes we try to just handle things on our own. So asking for help may not be a person for you. It may be seeking God. Asking for help can look different to a variety of people, but I just know that it's important to lay our pride aside. It's important to humble ourselves and ask for help when we need it. If you need help starting that business, get help. If you need help, someone watch, just as simple as watching the kids so you can just get some sleep, you do that. If you need help trying to figure out some financial aid or something for school, you have to ask. You have to ask. Ask for help. Never be too proud or too ashamed to ask for help. I was taught in school, the dumbest question is the question that's never asked. And I feel like a lot of people never ask a question. They never ask for help. So I think it's so important that you do so in order to find balance in this life, in order to stay at peace, in order to stay at ease. It's important to ask for help. So we're going to do a quick recap. Number 1, make a routine. Whether it's you writing it on a board, whether it's you writing it in your notes on your phone, whether it's you writing it in your calendar, whatever it may be, make a routine and stick to it. Don't deviate from it. Make a routine and stick with it. Number 2, find time for you. Find time to get your hair done, your nails done, go to the gym, whatever your things may be. Find time for you. Number 3, pray. Pray without ceasing. Pray so you can get your peace for the day. I recommend prayer in the morning because that's before you start your day. You might as well connect with the one who holds peace, the one who holds joy, the one who is saying, connect with him, and he will give you peace throughout the day. So pray. Number 4, eliminate triggers. Eliminate anything that's going to make you feel unbalanced, that's going to make you feel overwhelmed. Eliminate those things or try to find methods to eliminate them. So it may not be you, like, I gave you the example of my children, me delegating. So it may not be you personally eliminating the trigger, but find different methods to ultimately take away the trigger. Last but not least, ask for help. Just ask for help. Don't be too proud. Don't be too stubborn. Ask for help. Sometimes we just never want to ask. We never want to we always want to do stuff on our own. Listen, you don't have to be Superwoman. You don't have to be Superman. Open your mouth and ask for help, and you'll be surprised who is going to be like, okay, yeah, totally. I'll totally help you. You'll never know if you don't ask. So that is all for today. I just wanted to give you guys a quick, just practical word. A lot of people were asking me about this, so I figured I will go ahead and make a video and talk about that. I will see you guys in the next one. Be blessed.